on, Rangers.
Come on, Rangers.
Missed the whole game.
On a drizzly Tuesday afternoon in December, the Dorking team coach is preparing for a 2-hour journey along the motorway to Oxford, where Wanderers are scheduled to play table-topping Oxford City. The bunch of amateurs' cameras have been invited along to witness the operation, starting with matchday coordinator Matt Howlett.
So I'm matchday coordinator, so I look after the setup of the stadium, turnstiles, and look after all the volunteers. Make sure that everybody's in the right place, everything's organised, so that we can have a nice smooth running match before the players get here, and obviously whilst the game is on and afterwards. I started to go and watch the away games, and the players need refreshments and looking after. They're pretty good, to be fair. Their timekeeping maybe could be a little bit better, some of them, but we generally get away on time just about. The other side of Marc, potentially, he's great on the coach, talks to everybody, really friendly, and gets everybody motivated, so with his match day head on, of course.
Niall?
Yeah.
Of course he's fucking him after that goal.
Yeah, legendary goal scorers here.
Isaac, yeah, see him.
Just damn it.
So, coaches, a bit like goalies and referees, hard to find good ones. But so far so good with theirs. We haven't won a fucking game with them, but the service is great.
Since the heroic 1-goal win over Dartford, Dorking's form has been indifferent and very much characteristic of a season that has seen their well-oiled engine stutter rather than purr. So heading to top of the table Oxford City provides Marc with an opportunity to build on the previous week's win over Welling, and Marc is using the coach journey to brief his coaching team on how he plans to do just that.
Right, ready? Right, mate. I'll blast it free just in case you're going to long. Right, they play, and the good news is they played this way all year. They play 3-4-1-2, and they've played it all season. And he's not changed that formation even when they got beat 4-1 against St Albans. So that's interesting, because if we end up in a 4-5-1 today, we can really hurt them. The two, because they play like a 3-4-1-2, the two-man pivot in front of their back three don't go in. The distances are nothing. They've got the 3 and the 2 like that. There is no mileage for a number 10 play. You ain't getting the ball into that space at all. It's not normally we play a 3-5-2 and you play Macca in the 10, lots of space, none. So, and when they press the 2, the fucking back three are with them. So there's zero space, good press, hard working. So if you play into shit areas, they'll nick it for fun and they'll just break on you, right?
As the coach stops to pick up the rest of the squad, Marc's new signing, goalkeeper Dan Lincoln, gets a chance to meet his new teammates.
Mate, you sit there, mate. Dan, there'll be space up there. The boys up there, mate. Boys, make friends with Dan, don't be a bunch of wankers. Right, Lincoln, Fuller, Cheadle, DJ, Macca, Josh, Bobby Joe, Moro, Wheeler, Kano. Baz, mate, you'll be fucked, mate. You get that COVID, mate, in your age group, you're fucked. We'll be fucking carrying the old coffin with the number fucking 22 shirt on the top. Anyway, beat this mob, can we, yeah? Beat this mob. What? Oh, look at that. We can confirm that manager David Oldfield, backroom staff, will not be at tonight's match as they await the results of their test. A team with no management. I feel for them. He's a great manager. He's a big deal to them, David Oldfield. Wow. Their gaffer ain't there. They just put it on their Twitter. Their management team. If it's anything like our management team, right? He's the only good one. Do you know what I mean? You don't laugh at my jokes, you don't get another deal.
South End won't let me in the red zone next week on Saturday.
Oh, do they got COVID protocols?
Yeah.
Okay, so why can't we just genuinely? We haven't got 7 subs. We'll just sign you on. I'm serious. That's a scene. That's it.
But
I'll tell Alan now. I'll tell Alan now.
Just walking around the camera. On the pitch, running around doing the warm-up.
Listen,
You got any beats, Rich?
Alan, it's only me, mate. Can you sign Rich Phippen on for Saturday? This is not banter. But they won't let him in the red zone. So we're just thinking we won't have 7 subs, will we? So if we just sign him on, then he's in the red zone. Happy days.
You're not cup tired, are you, Rich?
Perfect. Job done.
or even
And then
just-
you get a changing rooms, all that. And then you get to be named, and we'll put it on the board. But that is fucking box office. That is Wanderers style. We've named a bunch of amateurs Rich Phippen to get him in. That is because we won't have 7. I mean, we ain't got 7 subs in a million years for Saturday. Well, yeah. Yeah, because we got 2 cup tied. They're all injured at the back. We'll have about fucking 3-4 subs max. We'll do that 100%.
They're taking themselves so serious.
Oh, perfect. Well, there you go. Wouldn't let me in, so they've named me. Wouldn't let me in, they fucking named me instead.
As Bunch of Amateurs gets used to the idea that we're being signed up to play for a Step 2 football club, despite not having kicked a ball in 11-a-side football since 1994, Oxford City are preparing for the arrival of the away side. City have been in fine form this season, undefeated in 11, and with just 1 defeat to their name, the home side will be confident of dealing with the misfiring Dorking outfit, even if their management team are self-isolating.
Change rooms 1 and 2. Are you with the coaching team? Yes. Yeah.
Popular kitman and former club secretary Martin Clark is gravely ill in hospital, so Marc himself is chipping in with the kit duties until Martin can return.
Down here, but cuts and... Most people on the cuts, aren't they?
Yeah, most of them.
Doesn't come out.
For this?
Yeah.
There's all smearing here, yeah?
Oh my days, it's fucking bored. Any team that plays us, no. If we turn up and if we play with the right aggression, they're second favourites. This mob tonight, at home, top of the league, are second favourites with the bookies. Listen, they're a management team short tonight because they've got COVID. It's a massive technical loss because they're going to be looking for questions to how we play. We're not a long ball team, so it's not easy for them to work, just to play against us. They've lost their best technical players. They've got 3-4 good technical players down, but what they do is they work unbelievably hard. So this is like going down fucking Power League, fucking in a fucking cage that big with the way they play, press, hassle, hustle. Right? And they're fair with it. So you ain't going to fucking be winning shit fouls and looking at the referee. They're an old school hustle bustle team. So the mandatory thing we've got to do, don't be looking around for the ref and all that shit today. Oh, fuck me, he nudged me, come from behind. Fuck all that shit. What we've got to do today is make sure that we outcompete them. Really, really hard working. Okay, high press, which they do really well. Okay, very organised. But that won't be as easy without a manager in a month for Sunday. That'll be a problem for them. I think their aim is just a bit like sort of the league above, really, just to play sort of territory-based football. So midfielders have got to understand it's tracking runners, it's doing things quickly, etc. There's not really a lot of space between these two and the back three. Now, if there is, great, we'll do what we do. But we should just be aware that the game probably, like it tends to be in our formation, is around the outside. The formation, boys, we play. We've got to get it right. Now, here's the key. How organised can our back three be? Because they're a dynamic team. So when we're playing out, this is going to be our overload when we're playing out. Yeah, look. So we are, this is the situation. Okay, 3v2. So playing out, we've got to find the spare man. So what you want from them, Dan, is to be on the chalk when we're playing out. If they're not, they're making your life more difficult because these blokes are going to split them, right? So it's got to be chalk Baz, chalk Jordan, Dan like he did Saturday. I thought you was fucking excellent Saturday, Dan. You're a great player facing the game. That's why you're so good there. When you see DJ on the ball, the trigger always has to be Baz and Jordan a little bit fucking higher, right? Because if he does give it to you, we want to make sure we're getting it probably 10 metres higher than what we were Saturday first half, right? But above all, when he gets it, Briggsy, Niall, he every now and then, because I told him to, will put a ball in that area. In the playoffs tonight, yeah, Southend Saturday, Christmas period coming up, yeah? Okay? So we're going to fucking bust our bollocks tonight. Bust our fucking bollocks, okay? Let's win the battle. Old school saying, I know. Win the fucking battle, and then we'll worry about winning the game. Okay? Let's go.
Right, how are you feeling?
Yeah, really good. I think nice conditions. Really good conditions, and no wind, no rain. Great pitch. Tidy ground. A few fans in, mate, so looking forward to it, to be fair. Like, literally, I think I'm pretty sure it's our 15th game, and which is incredible, really, when you think about it being week 3 December. But they scheduled the league with no midweeks early bells. They've extended it a little bit. So it does mean that, you know, you can enjoy this time of year, do you know what I mean? So, look, we're here to win, no question. I think we've got enough to win as well. Bit light at the back, but listen, mate, you can be fully stacked and all the rest of it, and it doesn't always go your way, so we'll see how we get on, you know. The temptation with the way we play is to get them on the ball, but when it breaks down, you've got to be bloody quick, and what teams often do is just pick on that sort of faculty of being out of shape. So we've got to be compact off the ball. But no matter what happens today, you know, we're definitely working our way back slowly, and it's great to get players out there now that are full of fitness. Oh, well, it's a big loss for them. I mean, there's no question. But it'd be credit to David if his team can perform well and beat us without him, to be fair. I think that's a big ask for them without the manager. So, yeah, it'd be interesting, mate. I mean, we'd certainly rather him not here than here, although he's a top guy, you know, so it's a shame not to see him tonight. So, we'll see.
The goalkeeping role is crucial to the way Dorking play, but Marc's shot stopper is fresh off the plane from Australia, so he and goalkeeping coach Tony have minimal time to get Dan Lincoln up to speed before the match.
Before the game, just like get them to lopside it, so it's not as easy to split, because then they've got to split here, and then it's an easy ball. And if they do send one on, then we should have a spare man in the midfield every time. So it'd just be a case of if we can do it safely, clear and obvious, do it. Do you know what I'm saying? Right, here we go. All the way round. Lou. All the way round, come on. Don't fuck it. Vernon, don't fuck it. Oh, go on, son. Hacky sack. Oh, Lou. Oh, the Shetland pony's fucking off and running. Right, boys, we're not in here. We're in here quite late, so you're going to listen to me as we're doing this, yeah? I need information from the back. Lincoln is going to give you info, but he ain't going to make it up on the spot. He's brand new, first game off the plane. So we'll need you boys giving him info as well, okay? And he needs you giving him the patterns and the shape I've told you. We cannot play danger balls in tight areas in our formation. Never have been able to. Let's not do it. Let's not do it. We're going to find the overloads. We're going to go playing out. We're going to lopside it, Dan, like this, okay? That's how we're going to do it playing out. Okay, so we'll lopside it, so they can only go bosh and bosh, really, and then Dan will just do this one here. If they do push one on, we'll have an overload here. If we're not sure what's going on, I've told Dan today to give it to Jason here. And the final thing is, if we do need to go shallow and do that, listen to this as well. Shallow, boys, looks like this. Literally that deep, this deep. Okay, yeah, right. Because if you midfielders do that, their pivot will just split you. And they'll just back into Jace and they'll just split. So if we're going to go shallow, we basically say, right, come and mark me or we're going to play out. And if they go and fucking mark you, we drop it in here. If we have a fast start, these teams start questioning life, mate. They start realising they're playing aside. And that's the ability we've got. Right? Get it into your danger men. Briggs, no. Get it on the outside the whole fucking time in the game. Josh Taylor, when you go and win them nicks, Mac will win the nicks, get it outside. Straight away. Okay? Or Ralphie round the side. Come on. Let's go. Dan, great debut, mate. Let's go. Clean sheets.
Please welcome to the pitch, Dorking Wanderers and Oxford City! Come on! What's it?
Who's running the subs?
Who?
Who's running the subs for you? You or?
Who just does subs? Him.
Name?
Mitchell.
Mitchell? Okay, Mitchell, it's Steve, okay, big shout out, Liner.
Steve.
Come to the halfway line if you want. Once you're ready, just give us enough time.
Steve, side with us. Steve, this is Steve.
Winners, one of you. Well done, Briggsy.
Briggsy, good win.
As expected, Dorking is subjected to a high press, forcing them to go shallow, and new keeper Dan Lincoln has the ball. The press makes the task of playing out from the back quite a challenge.
Briggsy! Run him! Run him! Forward pass! Forward pass! Drive pass! DJ, hold! DJ, hold! Relax, other side, other side, other side.
Dorking do manage to keep Oxford pegged back in the opening stages, transferring the ball from side to side as usual.
Transfer! DJ! DJ!
Coaches Dino, Carl and Dukes are still working on the Oxford formation and figuring out who is playing where.
Got to make that pass!
17-5.
Wherever they are on the pitch, Oxford's players are keen to let the Wanderers know they're there.
Ref! Every time, ref!
Oxford target man Harvey Bradbury has a few nibbles at makeshift centre-back Dan Gallagher, and Dorking worry it may be a sign of things to come. He gets away without censure this time, but immediately follows the foul up with another effort to get into early trouble with the referee.
Fucking hell, ref! Fucking deal with it! Fucking what's it done? Deal with it, ref! Fucking deal with it!
Right in front of the official, Bradbury swings a forearm into the face of James McShane.
I get that. Ref, but just be aware of that one, mate. No, Baz, he didn't see it. Baz, Barry! He's being honest, he didn't see it. That's all we can ask.
Bradbury somehow hasn't been booked, and Oxford find themselves pushing up the pitch.
Time! Another foul, ref! Go on, Briggsy! Go on, Briggsy! Running!
Take him
running.
on!
The players turning over in the middle of the park, and neither team are getting a foothold in the game.
It's a basketball match. I think the more we're compact, we're going to be okay. Just be compact. We're going to get loads of ball in here. When we settle down. Briggsy, high! Turn.
Dorking are beginning to find more space, but they're looking a little rusty in the final third.
Well open.
Lock up, Buzz!
Matt Briggs in particular hasn't had the kind of starts we might expect from the young winger.
Briggs, ease yourself into it, mate. Next pass is a yellow shirt. Ease yourself in, mate. Plenty of time.
Fortunately, Dorking have been working on their long throw routines, with new man Jordan Cheadle ready to toss the ball slightly shorter than anyone predicted.
I'll try further than that. Yes! Alfie!
That old decoy throws all fucking good, isn't it? That old decoy.
With City expecting the ball to land deep into the box, they're taken by surprise when it goes a bit short. Jason Pryor's flick on then feeds on-form striker Alfie Rutherford. And then Josh Taylor follows up to make it 2-0. Wait, sorry, no, that one didn't count.
Next goal! Let's go!
The goal puts a swagger into the step of Dorking, who then hear the slightly counterintuitive screams of a manager telling them to relax.
Relax! DJ, get it back! Baz, lock up! Relax! Good lad, Dan! Boys, shush.
Jordan Cheadle's free kick creates chaos in the Oxford box, and James McShane latches onto the loose ball to half volley into the top corner.
Barry, listen to me. You've had a fucking... Listen to me. You've had a man of the match start on another level. It's embarrassing for him. Do me a favour. Just try and keep it on the outside. Get a third goal. This is done. Come on. One more! Next goal! Next goal! Come on!
Still, City are at the top of the table for a reason, and with half an hour on the clock, they begin to threaten for the first time. Narrator works the ball down the right and finds Yassafano in the box. Stand-in defender Gallagher makes a clumsy challenge, and Iacofano, we don't really know how to pronounce it, so we'll just keep changing it, gets to take the penalty himself.
First thing they've done.
Relax! Dan! Dan, we're leading, let's go!
Marc attempts to lift his players' spirits, but Acer can sense frailty. Unfortunately for the Oxford fullback, the referee books him for diving.
Baz, this is where I need to hear you. Hey, there ain't no issue. There's no issue. Get back on the ball.
Marc believes the penalty is just a blip, and as long as Wanderers can get hold of the ball again, they'll get back on top.
Alfie! Alfie, what?
Baz! Right shoulder, Baz!
Get inside, Brooksy! Take him on!
Take him on.
Go on, go on.
The ever-dangerous Matt Briggs dances through the defence as if he's quizzing Boris Johnson, laying the ball off for Alfie Rutherford to fire home his second.
Baz, listen to me. Listen to me as captain. Lincoln needs to be playing you DJ. Okay, you DJ. Or, if we do go that way, you've got to talk to them to say you've got to speed it up. Because that press that side very quick. Jordan! Speed up the play that side!
Owusu is proving to be a dangerous opponent, and he marauds forwards looking to get Oxford back in the game.
It's our ball! Steve! That way, mate. Tell him the flag.
Good lad, Stevie. Well on, Steve.
Steve.
Love that, Steve.
30 quid. 30 quid up.
Saying yeah.
Boys, two standing. Everything good they've done, not good, it's just come from us. Giving them a ball here, Alfie playing inside there. You just got to shoot against this keeper. Ref, great half because we're winning.
Big for fucking nothing.
All right.
Now your missus.
Harv, you're a good bloke, I like you.
Well, we'll see how that pans out, especially with Harvey's teammates following his forearm smash approach on Matt Briggs.
Referee!
Yeah, them two are going to have a scrap. Come on, ref!
Yeah, no, I will tell him, mate.
We're trying
Thanks
to keep
for being
warm,
patient.
Steve. That's all it is, mate.
Was it not clear through, Briggs? Quickest player in the league. I think it's clear through. I don't like seeing people sent off, don't get me wrong. Was there a covering one? You had it better than me. That's excellent, boy. That's a great half. That's a great half. Barry Fuller, defensively brilliant. Dan, defensively brilliant. Okay. Tell me one thing they've done well that we haven't given them. All right, they haven't done one thing. They've not done one solitary phase of play without us giving them the ball. And the only balls we're giving them, and them just them little ones we want to just cut out. Briggsy gave one inside. One DJ was a little bit slow on his feet, but you gave another one before that. Alfie in the box just scored. Give a sideways ball. Next minute they're in our fucking half. Okay. Gallagher's gone to Fuller, and what Fuller's done sometimes is gone back into Dan, and sometimes what looks really good is when you go bang back the other way. That is what you've got to do. What we started getting lazy with it, Dan, and all of a sudden you were getting it and just playing the way you're facing. And the minute you're facing that way, that Owusu is nippy as fuck, and he's pressing that side way better than they're pressing the other side. So the minute we get it, Baz has got a fucking acre. The other side's tight. The minute Baz gets it, to be fair, because they overcompensate, that's when we keep getting Taylors and McShane's on the ball, because then they go and press it. So it's really easy. It's really easy. Don't feel like you need to do the parting of the Dead Sea through the middle of the park today. But I can't tell you enough, If you just get the ball out to Baz and Briggsy, something's going to happen. The magic's going to happen out there. That's where the magic will happen. I promise you now. Noel today is plugging that lad. He's a good player and he's plugging him. That's his job. He ain't out there today to win us the game from that side of the park. He's plugging one of their best players and he's doing a good job of it. We haven't won anything yet. This is just a 15th game of the season, right? But it'd be good to get on the bus with 4 or 5 goals down here. And that's what this team's good. We're not lucky to be in this position. They're lucky to be fucking in the game, right? We're in this position because you're a great side and we're getting fitter and we're getting stronger and we're fucking doing the right things, boys. That's why we're in this position. Can we be professional enough to just go, yeah, we're a smart team as well as exhilarating. We're a smart team as well. We're going to lock the game up when we need to, okay? Anyone got any knocks? No? Focus on this. You need to have a nil-nil attitude, right? The midfield boys need to keep winning the battle. They're getting fed up top, okay? And I've just got to tell you one other little bad habit as well. Don't start dropping deep. Don't start dropping deep, okay? Because what it does is it makes the work of the 2 strikers more difficult. Okay? Let's go. Okay? Come on.
Freeze dropped in, hasn't he?
The Dorking bench has noticed some changes in the opposition formation, and they need to figure out what those changes mean for them.
Where's that say then?
Much as they did in the first half, Oxford come out fighting in the second. Owusu takes Cheadle out with a shot before knocking Pryor down with a foul.
2 down. We've only got 1 fizz, haven't we?
And Dorking are still trying to figure out the opponent's formation.
But he's the wing back.
That's your 2. That's your 3. The 2, the 5, and that's
Yeah,
fresh.
that number 3 is the left wing back.
No, he's left.
And while he didn't get booked for forearm smashes, Bradbury has finally got himself cautioned, but for something he said.
Did he elbow him? He's done something, can he?
Ref!
He's got hold of him, ref! Ref, get hold of him, mate!
City's physical approach seems to be working. They're having the better of the early second half exchanges.
That is a shit goal!
Like a Cinderella who chose to stay in, Matt Briggs completely misses the ball and George Harmon pounces. His shot rebounds to Josh Ashby, whose effort clips Dan Gallagher on its way in to put Oxford back in the game.
Who was it?
Oxford are on the ascendancy and start pressing harder than a Hermes driver on a doorbell.
Travel, Noel. Travel, go on, keep running. Keep going.
Yeah, I thought the 11 was really deep. Or you found the 11s.
The home side is still open at the back and Josh Taylor plays in Niall McManus. Zico Acer does brilliantly to get a last-ditch tackle in.
Are they a back 3 or 4?
4. Keep the ball!
Oxford can't maintain the press and Dorking are soon back in control. A break down the right gives Rutherford a chance to set up McShane.
Make sure that's a diamond.
It's like that. It's like a 4-2-2-2.
It's a diamond, I think. I don't think they go to something unique without him being here.
It seems Dino is bemused by the Oxford formation.
What have you got, Jukes? I've got that.
Just try and just relax. Just get it in units, okay? You've got the back 4, 11, 2, 3 in this guy.
19 and the 8 are holding.
Okay. Yeah?
Yeah.
City are able to get the ball into Dorking's final third, but that's where they're getting stuck, and that's annoying Harvey Bradbury.
Just chopped him from behind.
The striker's quest to get himself sent off finally proves successful.
He's all right.
I don't think he is all right. He wants him on, surely.
He called it over
It's
here.
our time.
Bobby, beware. Bobby, keep on shape.
With the extra space afforded them by the red card, Dorking are able to control the tempo with relative ease. Oxford's sputtering comeback seems to be over.
Come on in there. Macca. Engage, boys. Fucking centre half.
They may have one more man, but Dorking only have one more goal. A driving run from Daniel Matsuzaka into the heart of the midfield spurs Oxford on, and they're able to pin Dorking back and create one more opening.
We're going to get a foot in. Mate, are we going to get a foot in?
I know.
Keep the ball.
It was really hard to make some tension out of that one foray, so instead sit back and enjoy Matt Briggs, Barry Fuller and Alfie Rutherford doing what they do best.
Come on! Yes! Fucking have that! Love that.
Fuller's cross is inch perfect, and Rutherford's first time finish completes his hat-trick. Despite the 2-goal lead being restored with 5 minutes to go, Niall McManus has noticed a tactical issue that he's doing a ridiculously poor job of explaining.
No, I agree.
Because otherwise, we're so fucked that he literally ran through the middle.
Yeah, I know.
There.
I'm not even sure.
I don't really want to go all the way.
I'll be honest, I'm confused.
Yeah. Just do fucking Wheeler to tuck it.
Who scored that?
It's 5 minutes worth of risk with a fucking rush to win.
Yeah. Oh, well, you should have been warming up. You're not warmed up then, Isaac? You're not been warming up? We'll have you or not? I think you go on. Just go on. You're probably right, but we've got to keep on warming up regular periods.
This is a big moment for highly rated defender Isaac Philpott. He's been out injured for over 18 months.
The wall. Oh. Yes, Isaac. The wall.
Unfortunately, we didn't manage to get any footage of him doing anything. Still, at least he got back on the pitch.
Right, well done, boys. That's a win. Get all the gear. We're done. Get all the gear. We're done. Are we doing a warm down? So, well played, mate. Great play.
Nick it.
Brilliant, Baz. Superb, mate. Superb. Superb, mate. Fuck me. What formation they playing at the end? We couldn't work it out.
I think they were just down.
It was, I said that. I said I just fucking gung ho, mate. Yeah. Well done, Nicky.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking answers on a postcard for their formation at the end. Fuck. Like Gung Ho United. Yeah.
Duke and Cole just going, yeah.
I'm going, you got it yet? They're going, nah, not yet.
4-2-2-2-2-2.
Well done, Cheadle. Alfie hat-trick. Oh! Well done, boys. Get sat down. Well done. I'll cover the constructive bits, okay? I think that we've given away, I think it's about 7 penalties. Someone might know. 6 penalties now. I know it's a marginal one. They're the ones sometimes do happen. We've given away worse, that's for sure. That's kept them in the game a bit. Listen, best thing about that game for me was how we started it. Just a little bit of, and I'm only going to pick on the negligibles, right? I thought we just slowed it up a bit, just momentarily. Passing was a bit slow across the back, invited a press. Whenever you end up going back to the keeper, you probably know you've done it too slowly because you've gone to look for that option and it's pressed. So you probably know at that point it was a wrong decision, okay? But they're marginals, okay? I thought we was excellent. And I thought, Baz, your fucking first 20 minutes was fucking on another level, to be fair, mate, against that Bradbury. We're coming back to fitness. We're coming back to, being a close-knit group. Well done, Alfie, on the hat-trick, okay? We're a close-knit group. We've got new boys in now. We're listening. We're doing things the way we want to fucking do them. It's a fantastic situation to be in. Was it our 15th game? Anyone know? 16 games out of 42. Fucking, that's a strange situation, isn't it? 16 games out of 42, right, at fucking week 3 December. That for me was a very, very, you know, dominating victory, to be honest. And only the soft goals keeps them in it. But I think you've got to liven up Briggsy for Saturday, because I'm looking forward to seeing you at Southend, Briggsy. That's where you deserve to play places like that. But we're going to go there Saturday and have a fucking go. We'll be there Thursday. Louis will be in touch about the recovery. And that's it, boys. But we're going in the right direction. Cheers for the boys that didn't come on. Kano and Moro. Yep. Obviously, Saturday, I think we're down to about 13. And you think I'm joking? He's named on the bench, Phippen. Yeah, it's going to be a fucking Wanderers classic. They won't let him in the red zone with his camera, so we're fucking naming him on the bench. How'd you like them apples? Right? Okay? Yeah, we've only got 4 subs, we'll have 7. So fucking straight on the bench, Phippen, and we're going to put him in a fucking kit. And if we're 3-0 up, the fucking Phippen dog's going up top with a fucking GoPro on his head. Well done, get the gear in, superb. Yeah, mate, I fancied us tonight, to be honest. You know, we had senior boys back out there, and we had boys out there that really give a crap about Dorking Wanderers. And that's no detriment to the new lads. And the new lads, the new school, the school of sort of the class of 2021 is Bobby Joe Taylor, Josh Taylor, Old Akenel, Jordan Cheadle. But you can't force people to fall in love with a club overnight. When you put the likes of Jason Pryor out there, James McShane have been missing a lot of games, Matt Briggs, and these boys have been here a combination of over 20 years, right? And they're young lads, and they love the club. And when they're on the pitch, it gives everybody a lift. It gets they talk, communicate better. They're more passionate, and it does rub off. It does rub off on the rest of the lads, and I just always feel more confident. But it was a great performance. We got a centre mid playing at centre back that's never played centre of a back 3 in his life. We've got 4 mid defenders missing. And it was really good, mate. Rutherford hat-trick, you know, brilliant. So, yeah, I thought we deserved today. And now we just go to Southend, which for us is a really special moment. And because it's a milestone to be playing at clubs like that. Fact.
The best Gallagher brother right here. Best Gallagher brother. Connor ain't got shit on him. Fucking hell.
Best looking, isn't it, that?
Cleans up on a Saturday afternoon and evening. Don't worry.
He's got his brother's trainers on, though. He's got his brother's trainers. They're free.
Fuck me. What a close table that is. You were brilliant today, boys. Really good, really good. Really good. Our pattern was fucking excellent first half.
Halfway home, it occurs to Marc that he hasn't seen the boy who does the kits.
Is Mitch on here? Where's Mitch?
Oh, if we've left it, that'd be fucking brilliant.
I'm worried about the kit. Let's just use the time we've got, rather than doing a fucking in and out hour. Let's just use the time we got to do the repetition on dead balls. Yeah, we could do some free kicks, 100%. That's a really good call, that is. I knew we'd win tonight. I was absolutely certain we'd win tonight. You can't underestimate the difference it makes getting senior players back. Makes a fucking great difference. Gets the other, it's like anything in life, it's the majority, and the minority or the majority. The majority are Wanderers lads that understand it, how we play, more passionate about what we do, how we play. It's just infectious. And then the reverse. You know what I mean? When you ain't got them boys out there, it's just less everything.
Thanks for watching Bunch of Amateurs on YouTube. If you watch it on Patreon, you can get an extended episode with an extra 13 minutes of stuff. Otherwise, just leave a comment and a like, and hit subscribe. This week's comment of the week comes from Wayne Barry, who said, "Up the Dorking. We liked it because it was short and we've run out of time here."